My name is Sloan Joy Trugman, and I'm so excited about a future where humans, systems, and machines have the capacity to raise levels of consciousness, connectivity, and being. For our sentience that makes us human will be composed and comprised into bits, and bits will be comprised and composed into components of our physical existence. Right now on Earth, there has been enough information collected over the last near century, both in human capacity and technological, where frameworks, governance systems, and just systems of systems, and new ideas, and even old systems of currency and analysis can help fight some of the largest and most topical to core pressing issues on our planet and that we face as a species. Earth, it's our home. I mean, we don't come from anywhere else. So even looking back to where we came from could possibly be the most beautiful or the most scary thing. I mean, we are so incredibly small, so small, and we grow and we keep growing and growing until the student becomes the teacher, and the teacher becomes an essence of pure love, belief systems, and lines of code and information. High tech and even low tech is pretty cool. It's one of the things that drew me to robotics and operational intelligence and human intelligence, cultural knowledge, and diplomacy, starting in my early teens, and now up through my early 30s, where the world's collection of information, record keeping, and modalities have inspired new access points to my connection to humanity and how humans pass information through trust and bond up through how the world exchanges information and technical capacities through trust and bond. I'm almost confident that the power of cultures, knowledges, and expectations for new hopes, sights, and standards can begin using all this collected information and perspectives to start putting knowledge systems in check and exchange info in way different ways. The power that we hold at our fingertips to connect new dots and make new shapes with the information through perspective and different perspectives is so great. By diving into the very basic tenets of our humanity, of where we go from being so small and learning to being the ones that learn how others learn and guiding and shepherding them, is maybe the essence with advanced technical information exchange or even machine learned or algorithmic power that we can pass forward and also audit, keep in check, and shape. There's one thing though that we wait way too long to understand. It's our connection actually to humans and the power of information, the power of emotional connection, love, exchange. So what happens if not just in our youth, in our toddler and very early childhoods, we learn the power of each other, but if we actually really started to learn about learning and love and continue to have that before we develop our own new families? What if the human spirit and curiosity was part of something that we nourished and enriched throughout our years of being so small up through when we're so big? What if the capacity to reach within our own self-guidance, our awarenesses, and reach new levels of consciousnesses individually to then interact with the outside world helped us to understand the potentialities of connectivity through signals and all of these information systems that we're going to be unable to see with our eyes? And it goes back to that thing, that cool thing, that thing that is tech is cool. So what world are you centering yourself around? What layers are you aspecting out and then putting together to compose your world? Are they layers that are auditable, verifiable, true? The future of us, a bigger, grander we, depends on these questions. Depends on the new handshakes. Depends on the acuity and transparency of human trust and also that of machine trust. Again, our world has enough information collected on it and will be continually collected to address some of these major 21st century problems. And humans know how to care for one another. Sometimes we forget. So this life, these many lives we have on this planet, derive from the ability of language, heart, and reason. Our abilities to go inside our own systems of governance individually and then into the larger components and systems that will be around us in a digital capacity is the most exciting potentiality we face.